Tier List Podcast. My name is Joel Higman. To my left is Liam Daly. To my right is Ryan Patterson.
Where the vibes are always jolly.
Always jolly.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
See, you guys didn't believe in me.
3, 2, 1.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. No one is singing,
This
no
song.
one is dancing. This is so much fun.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, y'all. We are doing a Christmas episode just for you guys. We're on episode 8. We're going to be talking about Christmas movies. Like, we got the appropriate gear on. Like, we went, like, sweaters. You went PJs.
Hey. My mom bought me this probably 2 years ago, and this is the only time I wore it because
Those look like
What?
Those look like the Victoria's Secret pajama pants.
Okay. Wait, first off, I don't even know what that looks like.
I had a girlfriend.
Okay, but still.
I saw it looked good on the mannequin, and I said, those are for my badonkadonk.
Bow your heads, close your eyes, Lord. I just pray for Ryan right now, Lord. Pray for his eyes. We know what he's looking at.
So I run a little hot, so if by the end of this I have sweat stains,
We know
we'll
why.
do a sweat check at the end.
If by the end of this, Liam's shirt is off.
The only one who's going to really like that is probably, well, it's going to be all of us. No, we don't want to see that.
I'll do the truffle shuffle for y'all.
Actually, I want to see that.
Hey, I did that earlier today.
I do that.
You're welcome.
All right,
You
we're
missed
getting
a good-
into this.
you missed a
We're
good time.
ranking Christmas movies for you guys.
Woo!
All right, so it's not all Christmas movies because there's a buttload of Christmas movies. This is just like the top 26 Christmas movies that we have watched, that we have put in our own kind of like, all right, we're going to rank these ones. So if you're like, why isn't this one in it? It's because it's your favorite, not one of our favorites, or it's not one of the top ones. So don't judge us as we don't judge you. We judge you. We judge you guys. We judge you very hard. So we're going to get into this.
Before we start, can I just say, Liam went to go fix the mistake of not having this movie up there.
I couldn't delete it.
And he
I
did
couldn't delete
not
it.
put it in there.
gosh.
Couldn't delete it. Wait, what? Do I have to put something in?
Yeah.
Yes.
What do I have to put in?
Well, we'll get to it.
The
It's
first movie
one.
is
It's the
A
first
Christmas
movie.
Carol.
The first movie is A
Nobody
Christmas
told me
Carol.
this. You guys
We
said
told
there was
you.
two
we
things
told
up
you.
there. No.
We
Yeah,
said,
we said
we
the
said you
two-
had to get
No,
rid of
because we have
Christmas
two-
Story and add
I
Christmas
thought that was
Carol.
on you. I didn't make this tier list.
We told you this. Why are you
I'm
so
not-
busy?
Why did you trust me with it when you always make the tier lists?
Because
There's a reason I don't make the tier lists.
So he's going to edit this in post, but this first one is A Christmas
Liam's giving
Carol.
himself more work.
Yeah, this is his own fault. So
No, I
we're
told
gonna
you
do-
last episode, editor's strike.
Every single time the tier list pops up, you have to put it in there too.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. All right, our first one is...
Well, this is Liam's last episode.
Chris-
Welcome, Isaac, to the tier list podcast.
I guess it's both for you guys. It's going to be me and Isaac.
It's just
And then
Joel.
Liam's going to be producer.
Liam's sitting back there. I don't want to switch it.
I don't want
dumb.
to... This is stupid.
This is F tier.
Oh man! Wow, this is starting.
All
off-
right, let's
All right,
get
we're
into
gonna get into
Christmas
this.
Carol.
We're not in the Christmas spirit, guys.
Which,
All right.
which version of Christmas Carol
I think there's
are
like
we talking about?
Well, there's multiple ones. I'm going like old school, kind of like one with this. There's so many Christmas Carol like versions. I'm going like the original one. You know, I don't know if you guys seen the original one before.
I was not alive when that play came out.
Well, I wasn't alive either.
Well, you said the original one.
Yeah, I wasn't alive for that one, but I remember watching the movie.
Joel, we all know.
Okay, I know. This movie came out in like 1964, I think.
Oh, I was talking about the play that came out in the 1800s.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No.
Joel
He
was
was
probably
just
alive for
being-
that.
Okay,
born.
but this one is like one of the original Christmas movies. Like you got Scrooge, then you got the Ghosts of Christmas Past, Present, and was it Future? Or is it something like that?
Something like that.
I've never seen this movie.
Never seen it,
No,
but
sir.
you know like the movie itself. Like
You've never seen like the Jim Carrey version, the animated one, the animated.
there, and then there's the Bill Murray one of just called Scrooge.
Nope.
Then there's the classic one, A Christmas Carol with Little Timmy.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay, well.
I have my
Let's
Christmas
go and
movies
rank
and I'll watch
this.
them.
Liam's a film major and doesn't watch
I'm a
anything.
business
He doesn't
major.
watch any movies at all.
No, I'm
he
not a
just
big-
sticks to like
I like editing.
5 movies.
If
and
there's
that's it.
anyone needing an editor out there, hire me. I'm not lazy, I promise.
Liam
he's leaving the Tier List
Liam usually
podcast.
edits the podcast in about 3-4 hours. It took him like 4 days on this last one.
I was a little busy. I was a little busy.
A little busy.
He played a little bit of Call of Duty, a little bit of a lot of Pokemon.
A lot of
Hey,
Pokemon.
brother, I got things to do.
All
okay?
right, let's bring it back in. Our Christmas Carol. Where do we want to rank this? As a Christmas movie,
I think for the story,
B.
B, yeah.
Yeah, B. I think it's
I
like
think B's a good spot.
We're gonna move a Christmas story. One of the Christmas stories.
Take the bottom right one.
Take the bottom right one. That is going to be the Christmas Carol.
And Liam is going to edit it in post every single time.
So put it to B.
The tier list pops up.
All right, there we go. Christmas
I
Carol
could just
B.
go off camera and fix it.
No, it's fine.
No, you took too long,
Too late.
apparently.
All
Hey
right.
guys, I got another surprise for you guys. You guys want some more buffalo wing sauce?
No, I don't want that stupid drink.
I'll take sauce, not the drink.
Yeah.
My bad.
Ooh, give me some wings. Oh, dude,
Hey,
that actually
shout
sounds
out
good.
last episode. Let's just say
Yeah.
that. You got to go watch. It's in the beginning.
And
My
be a
nose
mascot.
is still tingling.
It burns.
I know my lip hurts. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, our next one is Santa Claus 3. You got
So-
Santa versus Jack Frost.
Growing up, this was my favorite one out of the
Really?
three. I was
Really?
like 6.
Oh,
I watched it again a few years ago. It's pretty bad.
yeah.
I would throw it in probably D tier.
It's
I'd be fine in F.
I would go D tier. It's like one of those ones where they're like, all right, we're gonna keep making these because
make
I
money.
like the first one and I like the second one, and then like let's do the third one. Let's go big with it. And it was
This is like their MCU,
yeah, it was.
and it didn't.
It did not work. It was dumb.
I think the Santa Claus movies are the ones that get put on in the background when you're hanging out with like your cousins and stuff during Christmas time. And you don't really watch them. The first one's the only one I really remember, and I think I have very faint memories of the other ones. But I've never like actually sat down and made it a point to watch these movies.
Really,
Yeah,
As a film major.
as a film major.
Okay.
So Santa Claus 3, we're gonna go with
dumb.
D.
D for dumb.
D for dumb.
D for
Straight
Jack
up
Frost.
dumb.
Hey, Amaya's has a good track record so far. She messed up on like the first one last time.
Yeah, she's done better.
Second one.
Yeah, she's gone better.
There you go. You're
All
off
right.
to a better start.
Our next one is The Nightmare Before Christmas.
S tier movie. You can't even argue.
No.
I
No,
have
I was gonna
it-
say S tier. I was gonna say S tier.
Okay.
But I was gonna. This might be illegal because it caused an infestation. So I don't know if I could say. There's no way. Liam, bleep this out. So I was gonna say that's really what I remember from watching it in theaters, and that caused a rat infestation.
I was gonna pull up your Letterboxd account and show it 5 stars with the heart on it.
Yeah, no, I love this movie. This movie's amazing.
I mean, look at your sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nightmare.
Nightmare Before Christmas is legitimately like one of my all-time favorite movies.
it's so good, and the animation, the claymation, was it clay?
Clay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The claymation, beautiful.
All the
I get it. I
all
know
the
it
voice
was.
acting, perfect. Music, perfect.
This is Halloween.
This is Halloween.
So that is the argument.
Oh, I thought
Why
we
it
were all
believes in
harmonizing.
A is
was
that
ready to.
is it a Halloween movie or is it a Christmas movie?
I think
Nightmare
it's
Before
more of a
Christmas.
Christmas movie than Halloween. It works for both though.
It works for both, but when you have two holidays in one, it's kind of like
But it's one holiday converting to the other one.
yeah,
That's the thing.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna go more. I say A tier with it, but then
Producer just had a spill. behind the
Producer
scenes.
just
a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Just out of yeah, you can move to S.
Yeah,
you can move to S.
move to S.
Yeah.
Guys,
All
I
right.
think we're falling apart.
We're falling apart just a little bit. All right, our next one we have National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Okay, I respect this movie a lot. I think it's slightly overrated though. Not
Yeah.
super overrated. I think it's slightly. Me personally, I'd throw it in A tier. But like I understand why 99% of people would throw it in S tier.
Oh wait. No, wait.
What?
You said National Lampoon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Christmas
that's
Vacation.
the next one.
that's the next one.
I read that and I was over here doing this and I thought I was on the wrong topic. My bad, guys.
You're not. We're ranking this
Yeah,
one.
we're ranking this
You
one.
Sirius Clark. Yeah. No.
I would
Stop. I
A tier.
love this movie. My mom loves this movie, and what makes
A
this movie
tier.
even funnier is every time she's watched this for years, and every time she watches it, she will laugh at the same parts every single time. Like it's the first. She will be crying laughing, and I love this movie. It's a great movie. I say S tier.
I don't think it's S tier. I think it's A tier.
Do you understand why people put it S though?
Yeah, it's but it's not all around like everyone's favorite movie.
It doesn't need
it's not
to
like
be.
a
What is
yes,
what do you
yes, it
give
does.
I give it an A.
I don't. There's S tier to me for like these movies have to be like the best of the best.
There's only
movies.
3 other movies on here that I'd give an S tier to.
There's a few of them. I
Here's-
see as in like top movies. I think this is an A. I think it's a good Christmas movie that belongs in A. I don't think it's like amazing where I'm watching it every year. I'm not watching it every year. I can't tell you the last time I watched A Christmas Vacation.
What?
Here's my thing with it. My mom, I think this might be her favorite Christmas movie. Not sure, because she's one of those like crazy Christmas people. Like she'll talk about putting up a tree in October. Never does, but like she'll talk about it. And like there will be times during like the midst of summer, like 100 degrees outside, and she'll be like, "We should watch Christmas Vacation." We're all like, "Dude, it's July right now." And I think that plays a part into me thinking it's like slightly overrated. But I do enjoy it when I watch it.
That's what I'm saying. Is like,
But it's like when I watch it, it's never like a Christmas movie where I'm like, it's Christmas time, I have to watch this, you know?
See,
Yeah.
that's our family tradition. We will, like my mom, we're already planning a day to go over and watch this movie.
That's crazy.
This is my mom's favorite Christmas movie.
I still think it's an A.
That's fine, but I think it's an
I
S.
think I'm not saying it's a terrible movie. I'm
Yeah.
saying it's
No,
a
I know,
great
no,
movie.
yeah, yeah.
I just think there's better Christmas movies.
I
that
just have-
I'm trying to make S tier like more, like it's top tier,
More
like it's
rewarding for what
rewarding
goes in
for
there.
what goes in there.
Because not gonna lie, through the first
When was
6
the last time you guys have
episodes,
seen this one?
I watched it a week and a half ago
Few years ago, probably. I haven't seen this movie in a long time.
when I was visiting my family. My mom had this on like
To be honest,
3 times.
every year I try to watch a Christmas movie I haven't seen in a while, and it was probably one I was gonna like watch it this year because I haven't seen it in a while.
If you watch it, I'll be there. I'll be there with my "You serious, Clark" shirt. So,
I like how he has to like read it. He's like,
well,
"Are you serious, Clark?"
it's for the
Like, what
it's
does
for
it
the
say?
deaf viewers, you know.
It's okay.
the
His fiance can't read either. So
Yeah.
Okay.
A
All right,
tier.
move to A tier. All right, our next one. This one is one of my favorites. We got Home Alone 2.
Okay, guys, remember how I said I had a crazy hot take?
Oh gosh, don't tell me.
I don't like I understand why people like them, but I don't like the Home Alone movies.
Really?
And I think it's the same exact thing with my mom, where like both Home Alone movies would literally be on like almost once a day.
Yeah.
And it's just like I don't know. Part of it's like it's enjoyable to watch every 4 or 5 years for me, but it's still that movie where it's like I'd be fine if I don't watch it again. And it also like I'm not like this with most movies. I know Liam was talking about it last night when he can't watch horror movies because he's like, "You're so stupid." It's the same with me with the Wet Bandits in this. It's like, dude, you're tripping on like toy cars. Like, come on.
Sticky
the
Bandits,
lights
bro.
are on. And it's like you can't see this, and it just I don't know. And I think it's the first one. There's a scene where like one of them steps on a nail, and like
it's the first one.
I will almost throw up every single time.
Really?
I can't do nails, like
Yeah.
hammer nails,
Oh,
like
Quiet Place. When she steps on the nail in
Dude.
that one.
that. Like
No.
that movie is not scary at all, but that scene, I'm like,
Yeah, it's like, ugh. I love Home Alone 2. I like this is a S tier movie for me. Like I understand if like people bring it down, but to me it's like it made me want to go to New York. Like
that is not why I wanted to go.
Like I look around, I've seen all the
You ruined a good yawn. I'm in my
yeah.
PJs.
You've been yawning like nonstop.
I can just.
All right,
I can just.
yeah.
oh.
We got the
Maybe we should
fireplace
film this
going.
at 5 a.m. next time.
It'd be great for him.
My bad.
Anyways, but
No, I need to,
it
like,
made me
yawn again.
love, like, want to go to New York. The look of it, the landscape of it all. It made it look just so like gorgeous. I was like, oh, I want to be there. Then you add on top of like, oh, a giant like Toy Story that he goes to, and like, I want to go to like as a kid, I'm like, I want to be Kevin, right? And then being at the hotel, even with the clown, and then like the with the Tommy Gun video like that he all does, like he scares the cops.
Oh yeah.
Like with it, he's like, I love you. I love a lot of the scenes in there, but I'm like all over with this movie right now. But I think it's S tier. I love Home Alone 2. I watch this movie every year.
What are your thoughts?
I like the first one more because it gives me that like. It's just like when you watch it, it's like, yeah, this is Home Alone. Like that. That is the original movie. I love it. The second one, I don't think it's too bad. I think it's a great movie. I'd go A. I could be swayed to go to B, but I just like. I think it's a good movie. I just get a little bored in it.
See, for me personally, when I do end up watching these, I do enjoy the second one more.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot more creative to throw him in
New York,
the Big Apple, the concrete jungle.
Yeah. Well, and then even like the whole like airport scene when you get lost. Like I thought from how do you replicate Home Alone and do Home Alone 2, right? I thought they stepped it up and did a wonderful job of making it better to me. Like the way that they did it was creative, right? Their family was going to Florida. He was trying to get batteries for his little thing.
Yeah,
and
but
so
what
he
was
stopped.
the one where it was the van where they were singing? Was that the first one?
The first one where
Yeah.
she came back from wherever.
With John
France?
Candy.
Yeah,
Rest in peace.
yeah. So I'm S tier.
So me personally, I would throw it in C tier. But for the sake of America, Merry Christmas, everyone. I'll throw it in B tier. It's my Christmas gift to the viewers. Next will be my crypto scam.
So I will go. So I don't get punched. I will go egg.
So let's just throw it in A.
Let's round it out
Because
and go
we each got
A.
the top three.
I'm sure all of us will be getting a letter in the mail saying we are no longer allowed to be a part of the tier list.
I'm going to
podcast.
get spammed with emails why all my passwords have been getting changed for the tier list stuff.
Why did my bank account get hacked?
We lost all our sponsors. All right. we have
Speaking
none.
of sponsors, no, we don't have any.
Shout
have
out
you tried
Joel,
Buffalo Wild Wings sauce?
shout out Joel for picking up the sweaters.
Yeah,
Well,
shout out
all
Joel.
right.
Hey, we have Coca-Cola in the fridge. We could film a little promo video.
Oh, we could.
You know what
But
sounds really
anyways,
good?
we're going to move
And then
on.
get sued.
Our next movie is another classic. We got Santa Claus. Number 1.
I would throw this in B tier.
I would go C.
Oh my gosh, what?
You guys are crazy.
I'm more of a
Like,
Halloween guy.
He's
I
more
know
of a
that,
wiener.
but this is not Halloween movies. This is Christmas
I don't
movies.
care for the Christmas movies as much.
Like,
there's 2 movies on this list, 3 on this list I would throw into S tier, and one of them is sitting in S tier.
Santa
already.
Claus is a Christmas movie. When people say you want to watch a Christmas movie, Santa Claus, the original Santa Claus, is original one where people like they say, yeah, Santa Claus. We should
Fine,
watch
I'll
it.
put it in A tier.
Like it's like a.
That is not an S tier movie, though. If that's where you're trying to go, it is not an S tier
There's
movie.
no way you're trying to put this in S tier.
I'm fine with it. A tier.
I would go B.
Thank you. We're throwing it in B tier.
You guys are
Womp
so
womp.
dumb. You guys are worse.
It's just not that funny.
Yes, it is. It's great. You guys are wrong. All right, next one we got Gremlins.
I didn't know this was a Christmas movie. Same thing with like Die Hard. When I read the list and it was Gremlins, I was like,
Yeah, it's
what?
set in Christmas time.
To be honest with you, to be quite frank,
I have never seen
to
this
be
movie.
quite frank, no, I have seen this movie.
This is one
I'd
of the
go-
few movies we've all seen.
I'd go A.
I don't remember this movie enough to give it an honest ranking. So I'll leave this up to you guys.
I would not go A for this movie. It's like it's
Keep in mind, because of this movie, we have a PG-13 rating now. Shout out Gremlins and Indiana Jones in the Temple
I
of
would
Doom.
go C with Gremlins.
Sure, I
It's
agree
just-
with that.
It's an okay movie.
I don't.
It's fun. It's like engaging, but like I'm ranking this as a Christmas
Oh, we're going
movies.
Christmas.
Yeah, I'm going. This is Christmas movies
So
ranking.
then, Die Hard better be an F.
Oh well, it's a Christmas movie.
I've never seen Die Hard. I can't agree with that.
That's why we even doing this anymore.
All right, well, guys, that's where we.
All right, our next one, and you guys probably haven't seen this one. You could probably rank it F. It's A Wonderful Life.
I have seen this movie.
I saw the first 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, I have seen it. You know when that guy does the Christmas thing. When he goes, oh, you know. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. What I know about this
that one's
movie,
pretty cool.
What
All right.
I know about this movie is that it was very, very hated when it originally came out.
What
Really?
was it?
Yeah, to the point where the studio that made it didn't even renew the copyright. So for a while, it would like repeatedly play on live TV, like multiple times a day, and that's when it became loved.
Wow,
It's
didn't
a
It's
know
an
that.
interesting fact with Ryan. It's going to be our new segment.
Ooh. We should do segments on this show. That'd be
Let me
fun.
do 6 more for the past episode.
Oh gosh.
What? Okay, have you haven't seen this movie?
I've seen bits and pieces. I haven't seen the
Have
full
you
thing.
even seen this
Oh
movie?
yeah. It's my favorite Christmas movie.
I know you're dead on line.
No, It's a Wonderful Life. I love this
What's,
movie.
keep
what's the main
saying that.
character's name?
No,
What's
huh?
the main character's name?
Tim Duncan.
Okay, based off of what I've seen, I would throw this in like a B or A tier.
What's the main character's name?
Phil
name of A
Major,
Wonderful
am I
Life?
right?
Gosh, it's George Bailey.
The protagonist of It's a Wonderful Life is George Bailey.
It's George Bailey.
I would throw this
It's a
in like
1946 Christmas movie. Like this is like one of the old school Christmas
Dude,
movies.
your series still on.
It's Janny. That's the daughter's
I
name.
would throw this in like a B or A tier.
Yeah, it belongs in A or B.
Yeah.
I would go.
I'd say S.
Stop talking, Liam.
No, I'd say
seriously
S.
stop talking.
You are the worst.
I'm
You
saying
are
S,
not
bro.
helping
I love
any
this movie.
conversations
Bro,
we
I
had.
love
None.
this movie.
This is going downhill.
No,
real
I
fast.
love this movie. What are you talking about?
This is
George Bailey?
Stop
we're
it.
getting some of the ones that me and Liam haven't seen out of the way first, though.
yeah.
we-
So
dude,
we're going with what? Let's just go with B. Just
Sure.
put It's a Wonderful Life in B. All right, the next one. I don't even know what you guys are gonna think about this. Like, so I'm gonna lay out of it until you guys say your piece,
Here,
and then I'll come in.
I'll start.
Elf.
I love it. I think it's an awesome movie. I think it teeters on that line, but I don't think it's a
Oh my gosh.
guaranteed
No,
S.
wait.
But it teeters
Joel
on
doesn't
the
like Elf.
A and S line. You don't like Elf?
Oh my
No,
gosh.
I love Elf.
Oh, okay.
Elf is like my
Oh.
favorite Christmas movie.
Joel's over
I
here
don't know
giving me the
you. You
weirdest
guys are over
looks.
here are like hating
love
on
A
all
Wonderful
these
Life.
all these
I
other
love
movies.
A Wonderful
No,
Life.
you do not.
I love that movie.
You do not love
I
this movie
love
at
that
all.
movie.
Liam, you
what
s-
happens in the movie? Tell me.
They
what
have
happens?
they live a wonderful life on Christmas.
Okay.
George Bailey and Janny go out.
What's
and
Janny's last name?
Bailey?
You don't even know what happens. So shut up about It's a Wonderful Life, and let's talk about Elf.
I love Elf.
So
Oh.
Elf for me, I love, but it's one of those movies on here where I don't think it's 100% S, but you could very easily sway me into it being S.
It's
No,
S.
dude.
It's S. It's like
the most iconic Christmas movie, I feel like, besides
Yeah.
the Grinch. Like syrup,
Yeah.
candy canes, blah, 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 all his list of things.
I
Candy
mean,
cane,
if you're
candy
going
corn.
off most iconic, it's the Christmas Carol or A Christmas Carol. It's been around for hundreds of years.
Thanks.
If it's not iconic, we don't have it today.
Whatever.
Elf is the greatest.
Elf is so good.
I hope
Thank
you
you.
find your dad.
See, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
like
it's-
me
it-
personally,
Shout out Isaac.
Elf is just such a great movie. Like every year, like you watch it. Oh gosh, I get it. Yeah, I got it now.
Nobody understood.
I'm
I
sorry,
understand.
Isaac.
No one over here is gonna understand. We keep mentioning Isaac, and never once has like anyone has been like
yeah,
know
and
what he
then
knows.
when he shows up on the show, they're gonna be like, oh.
Oh, he doesn't have a dad. All right, what's
okay.
next?
All right, next one is A Christmas Story.
Dude, I love this one.
Okay, have you seen it? Yeah. Are you lying? No. I don't even know. Have you seen A Christmas Story? No. Oh my gosh.
I was
Why
gonna
are
watch
we
it.
doing a
I was
tier list
gonna
of
watch it
Christmas
when I
movies if
went
you guys
home.
haven't seen original ones.
I went when I was at home with my family, I was gonna watch it, but I was feeling sick, so I took a nap instead.
You gotta shoot your eyes out, kid.
My mom kept quoting that.
Oh, fudge. But I didn't say fudge. I said the big one.
That's the one where they lick the pole, right?
Yeah.
See, I know about it.
Yeah, and then
It's not like It's a Wonderful Life where I'm like kind of in the dark on it mostly, but like I know stuff about
A
it.
Christmas Story to me, like before Elf came out, I feel like A Christmas Story was the Christmas movie that every family watched from like every Christmas they watched that one. And then Elf came out, and I feel like Elf overtook like the funniness because the Christmas Story is a funny Christmas movie. Like there's and then there's the lamp leg too, the dad, and then the dogs eating the Christmas dinner, and then they have to go eat duck at the Chinese restaurant.
Hold on one second. I would like to point out Liam has been on his phone
Yeah,
longer
he's not-
than we've
I'm
been
trying to
talking.
figure out. I'm trying
This
to
is
figure
like
out.
last episode.
No,
when
no,
he's
no.
like, guys, I have a surprise for you, and he gets the worst drink in the world.
Is it the one where they get their they go ice skating and they lock their stuff in the locker? No, okay, never mind. Sorry,
Guys,
Hey,
don't.
Hey,
No, I'm gonna just. You have nothing to say about this, so
I understand how iconic
is that
this
gonna ruin that?
no.
Are you sure?
Oh, you
There's not-
unplugged it?
There's not gonna be no sound of it where it's gonna be like "Brrr" for the people. You're terrible.
There was sound.
All right, A Christmas Story.
I understand how iconic this is. Where do you think of putting
I
it?
think it has to go. I will see
My
it
bad.
as S because it is like it was the most iconic Christmas movie for many years. Like it's still like a really good movie when you watch it nowadays. Where I was telling you, like Elf took over that, but I understand why people would go down the A with it because it's not now it like hasn't like been the top Christmas movie, but for overall, I would put it S.
See, based off of what I know about it and what I've heard friends talk about, is I would probably throw it down to A because I understand how iconic of a movie it is. And I understand it's really good, but it's just like I said when I mentioned friends talk about it, my friends don't really talk about it. It's not like
No one's talking about it.
It's
Just put
not
it A.
really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're just gonna move to A. All right, Christmas Story.
I'm sure if I watch it, I would probably.
No,
That's
A.
S.
That's S.
I
There
would
we go.
probably throw it in S.
Yeah.
But just
All right, we have the Muppet Christmas Carol.
my mom would play this all the time as a kid, but I have
Okay,
grown to hate
question.
it to love it. What?
Does your mom like Christmas?
Dude, it is bad. No, I didn't like it a lot as a kid, and the Marley and Marley part scared me as a kid too. And I was like, "Oh, this again." But now the older I've gotten, the more I'm like, "Dude, this rocks."
Yeah, I think it's my favorite Muppet movie, and then my favorite version of the Christmas Carol.
I wouldn't go favorite Muppet movie.
And Treasure Island is pretty dope.
I haven't seen that one.
Okay.
I've only seen the original one and like the reboot one they did in like 2010 or
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay, you can talk now because I'm pretty sure you've seen the Muppet Christmas Carol, right?
I've seen it, but it's been like 10 years.
Okay. You can't talk anymore.
Dude,
I'm just kidding.
Liam is the worst film major I have
We've
ever
done
met.
like movies, and he's just like, "What's movies?
No,
Those exist? We're not talking about Interstellar? What?
I just want to talk about food. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I know. I heard your stomach.
I
Stop.
would probably put this in. I teeter between a B and an A.
I would go. A.
I wouldn't throw this in S. I don't think it's one of those like Christmas movies where it's like this is the best,
Yeah,
but it's up.
it's up there.
Towards
I would
the
go A.
top.
I like A.
I would put it like low A, high B probably.
Yeah, come on, you can talk. You can
At
talk.
least look into the
I
camera
don't
and do that.
remember. I don't remember much from this movie. It's been years.
It's just the Christmas Carol story.
All right, A.
A. All right.
But with comedy in it.
Yeah. All right. Our next one is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Dude, all right. I have
Rudolph the Red-Nosed
opinions.
Reindeer.
This one,
You've seen this?
surprisingly.
Surprisingly.
Growing up with like the disc collection or the VHS collection, whatever it was, And this was the one I would always go to. And the abominable snowman part, and him going through the mountains, and him going over the sea after getting out of the toy factory.
Is this the one they go into like the Lost Toys too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lost Toy area. I love this movie. There's so much nostalgia with this movie. I would love to go S, but personally, I don't think I could, only because I haven't seen it in a while, and it's purely based off of nostalgia.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but those old claymation Christmas movies, I do not think a single one is worthy of S tier, even though they are like, honestly, they might be more iconic than Elf.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Like, I think, I know you were saying Elf is like the Christmas movie. I feel like these are very like they're starting to become more unknown as years go by, but
Yeah.
I feel like these are like the like Christmas specials that you gotta watch. Along with something else or two other things that are on this list that aren't claymation. But I do agree this is probably the best one out of them, and I would love to put this in A tier.
I think A fits it well.
Yeah, I love. So I'm a claymation, like the Christmas claymation. Those are my favorite.
Oh, but Nightmare Before Christmas isn't worth it.
I said that was
It's
an
the
A.
edgy version.
It's an A. I said A for Nightmare
Timothy
Before
Burton was
Christmas.
too
All
much.
It's the emo version.
It's the emo. But I love all these ones. There's one on here that it's not on this list that's like one of my favorite is The Year Without Santa Claus. That's just like a honorary mention. That's like one of my favorite ones just because of the heat and Snow Miser. Love that song. But I do agree, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is the best one out of all the claymation ones.
Yeah.
I agree that it doesn't belong in S tier. I don't think any of them do, but
Yeah.
that one belongs in A.
It's sad that we can't put it in S tier because I love those movies, but
Realistically, we can't put 'em in S tier.
No, you just can't.
Yeah.
You can put the whole list in S tier if you put your heart and mind
Yeah.
to it.
Everyone has one, each of these movies as an S tier where it's like their
Yeah,
best
because
one.
they're so nostalgic. That's what
Yeah.
it goes off of. It's the
Yeah.
Christmas time.
All right, our next one is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Jim Carrey won.
The only one that should have ever been made. The original animated one.
The animated one, and the new Grinch one's actually not that
I've
bad.
never seen it.
It's not that
I
bad.
refuse.
I think the new one's kind of boring. I'm
And
gonna
I
be
said
honest.
It's not that bad, but this one is.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I prefer the original one just because it's like short, sweet, to the point. I do love Jim Carrey in this though, and because I like the original one more, I wouldn't put it in S. I feel like you guys want to, and I'm fine with that. Me, I would. It's like Elf, where it's like I would put it in A, but like you could convince me to put it in S, and I wouldn't.
I'm S tier with it.
I'm S. And also, did you know Jim Carrey had to be trained by Navy SEAL operators to like calm himself down because the makeup process for this took 8 to 10 hours, I believe.
Really?
And he almost didn't do the movie because of that.
Wow.
So we almost didn't get this movie.
I heard something about
Yeah,
that.
no, like
Yeah.
crazy amount of time. So like knowing about that, knowing how good the Grinch costume is, and just his performance with it all, Cindy Lou Who, and that whole like
Well, like he can do the Grinch face on his own, where he's like doing the smirk.
Yeah.
No, I love that movie,
Yeah.
and it's so good.
Yeah, it's like one of those movies where you can quote it. Like
I can't. I'm sorry. I didn't grow up with this movie. I grew up with the original one.
Yeah.
you're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Dang, I should watch this after this, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm an
I have it
idiot.
on Apple.
If you
You're an
watch
idiot.
Claus, I'll watch The Grinch.
You never seen this Jim Carrey one, or it's been a while?
It's probably been 12 years at least.
Really, I
Dude, I
love
love
this
this
one.
I was probably in elementary
Love
school.
We
this
watched
one.
it last year, dude. Oh gosh.
All right, next one we
Anyways,
have.
and we're back.
Miracle on 34th Street.
I've never heard of this.
You never seen this one? It's a
Dude.
classic one. It's
This one is so good.
Liam, seriously? You are up here? And honestly, at this point, I need you down here.
Okay. I really debated in my mind, should I do this
Just
joke one more time?
go
and
to
I
just
really
put it at B.
B?
B tier.
Cool.
Just
Yeah,
it's
cool.
a classic one.
B for old.
It was Santa Claus. Is he real? And they went to court and all this stuff. And
What?
Just
What?
it's a whole classic.
All right, spin
movie.
the wheel,
It's
spin
a
the wheel.
classic movie. That's all I can say it is. So it's just gonna go to B tier with A Wonderful Life. So then people don't hate us. It can go up higher, but
Ooh, McDonald's?
all right.
It got me distracted.
All right, our next one is
Okay. Guys, the next movie is Claws. Neither of you have seen this.
Yeah.
Will you guys trust me on this one?
Yes.
This is an S tier. This movie is so good. Beautifully animated. Voice cast is so good. Dude, this is probably like purely because Nightmare Before Christmas is one of my all-time favorite movies. So like a pure Christmas movie, this is top 2 for me, 1000%. I think most people would honestly throw it an A, but like you could tell a lot of care and passion was put into this. And like it's kind of like an origin story for Santa, but it's done in like a unique way that you wouldn't really think about at all.
I heard good things about Claus, but I don't know if I can put it. I don't know if like I know that you want an S tier. I think I would be okay with it in A tier.
This is one of those 3 movies I was talking about
Yeah.
that I would throw into S tier.
Yeah, I would put it more at A until I've seen it. Then I would think about depending on that. I would put it up to
That's a valid
like
argument.
S tier. But since I haven't seen it, like I agree like with you. Like I heard all great things. I just never watched it. But because of that, I would just keep it at A tier because I just haven't seen it.
How are you
No.
feeling about it, Liam? Who's your favorite character?
Liam was like, "It's a great movie. I love Claus. It's their best movie."
Ooh, McDonald's ad.
McDonald's. I'm just hungry. My stomach is growling. I want milk and
think-
cookies.
I think Santa Claus is the coolest one in there.
What?
Wait, what?
We're talking about Claus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Santa Claus is your favorite character?
Yeah, you asked me who my favorite character was.
Okay.
You want to know something?
Yeah.
I'll tell you later. I'll tell
I
you
don't
later.
even know where we're going with this. Are we going this A?
Yeah, let's
A?
just start it.
Okay,
A.
we're gonna-
Amaya, can you move it to the front of A though, just for me?
No.
Nah.
No. Hey, producer.
Hey, you
one
guys
over.
haven't seen
Hey,
it.
one over. Hey, producer.
Hey, we haven't
One
seen
over. One
the
over. Thank you.
34th Miracle Street, and we just
All right.
let Joel throw it in B. At least give it to me front of A.
No.
We're gonna move
yes. National Lampoon.
Amaya.
All right, we're gonna go
I will give
with
you $5
the next movie
towards
is
your canes.
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
Okay. Have you guys even seen the movie? You guys haven't seen the movie Jack Frost,
I know
right?
I know the dude singing on.
He's not singing.
No, the meme dude.
I don't even know what you're talking about. All right, Jack Frost, right? This movie, it's kind of creepy when you look at the image of the snowman. Like, you're like, oh, is it a horror movie? like, where am I going with this? But
Jack
then
Frost.
it's like this family, so their dad is on his way back from from Christmas and then gets in a car accident and then dies. But then next year or a couple years, I can't remember. But like he becomes the snowman. And then him and his son goes on an adventure of like dad and son having like these memories like that the son never got and stuff. So it's a decent movie, but it's not like amazing movie where people are like, I can't wait. I need to watch this movie all the time. I would put it at C.
Since
It looks
I
like
haven't
one of those
seen it, I'd throw it
mid-2000
in D tier.
It looks like one of those mid 2000 movies.
It's
that
better
was,
than Santa Claus 3. Like I think if you guys watched it, you'd be like, okay, it's better than Santa Claus 3. Santa Claus 3 is a gimmick. They made that movie for money. They're like, how can we make more money?
What?
Where Jack Frost was like, hey, let's make a good movie, and it's a decent movie.
No, that was made out of pure passion and love.
No, not one
Tim
bit.
Allen really wanted
I'd
that movie.
say C tier for Jack Frost.
I don't care.
That's where I'm going with that. So wherever you guys want to do with that. Liam has no say. The producer was like, he's going to C tier. She knows that Liam's takes are garbage. No comment. Liam, okay, guys, let's be real. Right now, Liam, all he's thinking about right now is food. And he's just thinking about like, he's like, I'm hungry, I'm tired, want to sleep and eat. That's all he thinks about right now. All right, our next one is Frosty the Snowman.
I
This-
love this one.
This is what I grouped in with like the classic animated ones with the
Yeah.
claymation. I would probably throw this in B tier, honestly.
What?
Happy birthday!
I don't think it's like as good as
As-
Rudolph.
I think it's B tier.
This is the same thing with Rudolph. Like, I'm basing this all off nostalgia. I would go A with Rudolph, but I'm already outvoted, and my opinion doesn't matter. So B tier.
I think it's
Liam could have been lying there. He might have never seen it.
Little we may never know.
you just
Literally,
never know.
stop talking.
All right, our next one is Jingle All the Way.
I
To the chopper.
I
That was
didn't
a
see
terrible
this movie
Arnold.
for the longest time, and then it was like on TV one day, and I think my dad recorded it, and he's like, "Let's watch this." It was kind of funny.
It's funny. I mean,
it's kind of dumb, but like it was funny, and I'd probably throw it in a C tier.
yeah.
Guys, it's a close game.
Close game. Yeah, it's a great fun movie to watch, but it's not a like this is like a really good movie. It's just like Arnold versus Sinbad and they're fighting over a toy. And then there's like a scene with multiple Santas.
It's just like
like-
stupid fun.
Yeah, there's like a scene where like there's like a Santa's like operation sting, like where they're like selling like toys, and then they get like cops coming in, and it's just kind of
It's one of those movies where
Santas
it's
are
like-
bad now. Like I don't. It was kind of weird.
It's one of those movies where it's like it's so bad that it's like good.
Yeah.
And I think part of it is just the Christmas overlay on it. Because if you had that for like a kid's birthday in the middle of June, like that
Yeah.
movie would be awful.
Yeah, it would be.
Like-
I'd say it's C.
Yeah, I'd say like low C,
Any
contemplating D.
any take?
C.
You haven't seen this one, right?
C is in like C tier, like C is in yes, I agree with you guys. throw it in.
He has shut down. All right, Liam, I'm gonna give you first. You've seen this movie before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna allow Liam
Who's your
to
favorite
talk
character?
First. This movie is The Polar Express.
What's his name? Voice actor.
Nope, you have to say the character's name.
No.
Yeah.
He's all of the characters. Forrest Gump. What's his name?
That's Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Yeah, that guy. I like that guy.
All right, go. Polar Express.
Polar Express.
There's
I used to watch
there's
this
so
at
much
school.
nostalgia behind this, and I haven't seen it recently.
Stop it. Let him talk, okay? We've been beating him down. All right? Let him find his voice again. All right?
There's so much nostalgia behind this.
Be
and I
real.
haven't seen this.
Be real. Come on.
I stopped posting on Be Real.
I'd go A behind those lifeless eyes. It's a good movie. I don't think no. B
B
yeah.
for believe.
B for
Boring.
ugh.
It is a creepy movie.
Yeah.
It is a creepy
The
movie.
animations.
The guy on
it
top
is
of the
aged
train,
well.
the other Tom Hanks dude.
So I've been trying to watch like different Christmas movies with my son, and I was like, oh, Polar Express. I haven't seen it in a while. I was like, let's watch
You should
this
show
movie.
him Krampus.
No. And so I put it on, and I was like,
Oh,
why am I
rats.
this feels weird. Like it was just weird animation, and like he was just so out of it. He's like, this is stupid. Like he didn't care about it. He was like, I'm leaving. Right.
Deuces, I'm gonna
And
go
there
poop
was
in
like
the
even
corner.
the train came in, and he's starting to like love trains. And
You know what that means?
choo choo. Yeah. Okay. You guys are dumb. We're
Hey,
just gonna
shout out Finn. Love that guy.
love that guy. But I was just like, oh, this is kind of creepy, and we turned it off after like 10 minutes,
Valid.
and I was like, I don't think I would ever watch it. So I'm saying B, C.
Yeah, I
C,
agree
B.
with B tier. This movie really made me like hot chocolate. Not gonna lie.
That hot chocolate scene was cool.
scene, like I remember. I don't know where it is, but there's somewhere in the
Is
area.
it on the train? They drink
Yeah.
hot. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's like,
the whole
hot,
like
hot,
spinner.
hot chocolate. Here we only got, and there's like somewhere in the area that did like a Polar Express like experience thing.
They still do that. I think in Sacramento they do it.
And I always wanted to go so bad to try the hot chocolate. But then I don't know if I just never asked my mom or my mom couldn't figure out where it was. And I just never went. And I remember I was kind of upset. and they like handed out like actual golden tickets.
Oh.
Because I loved that movie as a kid. Now I think
Wonka?
it's a good movie, but I don't think it's like anything noteworthy anymore.
Yeah.
Like it'll definitely be one of those movies I show my kids in the future. But
Yeah. So, B
but
for believe.
Yeah. B for express.
B for express. All right. Our next one on the list is Die Hard.
Never seen
Okay, you never seen it. Have you seen it? Mm-hmm. Okay, go.
D tier. I don't think it's not even a Christmas movie. I got bored halfway through it because it was just like mid. No way, dude. I'm not arguing with you on this one.
This Die Hard is such a great movie. What are you talking
Then
about?
I'll go rewatch it.
It's such a great movie. Like John McCain goes in and saves his marriage and America.
Yeah,
all right?
but I don't care, dude.
He fights against, I think it's Russians or Ukrainians. I don't know.
He's
think
going
it's
up
Russians.
a tower
Russians?
and then he falls
Yes.
down. It's like the big thing in Bobby. There's a helicopter in there somewhere, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Who cares?
He saves his wife, him and his wife's
Not Christmas.
marriage.
Not Christmas.
It's Christmas movie. It's during Christmas Day, Christmas
Guys,
Eve.
I got a question. On the poster, is that the Twin Towers?
No, it's just
The hotel room.
No, it's not a hotel. It's the
Hotel, motel,
Holiday Inn. All right. No, it's not the Twin Towers. It's just one of the. It's just like a building that his wife works at.
Oh.
It might be. I don't know.
Why,
I can't remember.
why are there two towers?
I don't. I think it's one tower.
Yeah, because they have the little stair thing in the
And it's
middle.
like the stair thing in the middle. He's getting up.
Oh, it is one building. Okay.
Die Hard. I has to go in A tier. It's
No,
such a great
no.
movie. It is
I
like
will let it go in B, but there's no way it's going in A.
I'm cool with it in B. I don't know. My only attachment to this movie is watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Jake Peralta. That's like his all-time favorite movie. And then he actually got stuck in the tower in one episode. Outside of that, I don't.
yeah. They made a whole episode of Die Hard for him.
You watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah. Cool.
what's up.
Cool.
All
All right, you guys are wrong on that one, but that's okay. Next one is Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
I would throw this.
Another claymation.
I
one.
would teeter it between B and A. I
Is
could
that
I could
the-
be easily swayed in either direction.
Is that the red? That's the
Yeah,
Ryan
that's
one? Okay.
that's Ryan.
me.
So I've seen that movie maybe twice. That was in the same collection as the Rudolph thing. And I remember it was like, why would I waste my time with this one? I would go CB. Only because like I would only go Rudolph over it. But
What are
that's
you
up to you
thinking,
guys.
Joel?
I would go see. It takes a long time, and it's like an hour, 50 minutes long. I just watched it recently.
Hour 50?
No, and it's not hour 50. I was trying to say it was like an hour long, or it's like 50 minutes to an hour
Oh,
long.
okay.
But it takes a while to like. It sets up the story of Santa Claus, like its own style, like how he became Santa Claus. But it takes a while, and there's some like good elements to it. But it's all right. Like it's just a average.
This is the one where they sing like the "Put Your Foot Through the Door" song or
yeah,
whatever, like 1 foot through the door.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, but
that
it's like
part's so cool.
I like it's. I totally forgot about it, and then I watched it. I was like, oh yeah, that happened with it. Where Rudolph the reindeer, I remember that. Frosty Snowman, I remember everything that happened. But this one, I don't really remember. So
Yeah.
I say C tier with it. C
C
tier.
tier?
Yeah.
I know, Ryan.
Sorry,
I feel
Ryan.
you.
You're just a C tier. All right. Our next one is Home Alone.
All right, let me
You guys know where I stand with this. I'm just going with what you guys want.
I know
I'm not even
it's
gonna
not going to
argue.
happen. I would go A tier above Home Alone 2, but not above National Lampoon.
I just put it in A tier. It does not. Home Alone 2 belongs in S tier.
Whoa.
If Home Alone, no, just leave it right. Yeah, leave it
I
right
would
there.
have
And no, we're
claused-
not gonna.
Hey,
We're not gonna move stuff around just because whatever. Just leave it right there. Just A tier.
I would.
I believe.
I would
Home
put
Alone,
it in B.
I believe Home Alone 2 belongs in S tier, and Home Alone 1 belongs in A tier. That's me personally.
See, I feel like they're on two different like tiers though. Like you can't put them on the same one.
But I think it's still such a. That's. I mean, I would put Home Alone in A. So
I mean,
that's why
aren't
I'm
you
like
saying you would
A.
throw it in B?
I would throw Home Alone in S.
He likes Home Alone.
I like the first
that's
one.
right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
We're opposite.
Yeah,
So-
let's just keep it in May then.
Yeah. All right. Our next one is another classic Christmas movie. Is White Christmas.
I've never heard of this one either. You're throwing in a lot of movies that like
Okay, these are classic movies. Like I grew up watching these with my mom. I don't know about you guys. Like my
I
mom
grew up watching like Elf and
I did too.
Home Alone.
I did too.
And the claymation movies.
I did too.
I don't know if my mom didn't grow up with them and that's why we didn't watch them, but
I watched White Christmas. It's with Bing Crosby and I forget the other guy's name, but then they sing
Dalton
like
Connect.
sisters. I don't know.
You lost me there.
It's a classic movie. It belongs in B tier. Just put in B tier. For movies you guys don't know and realize that it's like a classic movie, like just put in B tier. So, all right, we got Christmas with the Cranks.
You're missing Santa
I know. I was
Claus.
gonna say that at the end.
All right.
I realized I missed it. I wasn't gonna let them know, but it's all right.
I looked at
Yeah.
the little wheel spinner. And there was 2, and we have 3. I think it's a cool little movie. It's not I don't remember it very well. Like I remember parts to it. Not my favorite Christmas movie. Like if I turn on out of anything on here, this would honestly be towards the end of what I would turn on.
Yeah.
I would probably throw it in C tier. I don't know if that's like blasphemy or anything like that.
No, I think it's a good average Christmas movie that you don't watch every year, but I know some people who love this movie and watch it every year.
I feel like if you grew up in like the late 80s to like 90s, you really like this movie because I feel like my parents, like them and their friends really like this, but
Yeah.
outside of them, like I don't really hear much about it.
Have you ever seen it?
If I have, it's been years and I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Film major. Yeah, I'd throw it in C. Like it's not
C?
bad from what I remember, but
No,
it's
it's not a
just
bad
like
movie. There's a lot of funny moments with it. Mm-hmm. So, all right, our next one is Charlie Brown Christmas.
guys, please, do we agree this is an S or do you guys not agree with that? Liam, have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Where would you guys rank this? This is my third S tier.
I
on the
haven't
list.
seen it. I know it's so cliche. I haven't seen it in years.
Like any movie, you just watch TikTok with Subway Surfers on the bottom. The brain rot is strong with this one.
Brain rot strong. What were you thinking?
I know it's a classic.
I swear. On
I just
everything,
remember the
Liam.
Halloween one.
I swear on everything, Liam.
I got a rock.
I got a rock. Yeah, it can go S tier.
I'm down to go.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I really thought
classic.
Liam was gonna say B tier.
No, I mean, he could have. I mean,
B.
My grandma has the little tree.
That's cool. Yeah, there's so much iconic like things in a Charlie Brown Christmas. Them all singing and the little tree, and isn't that the scene too when they're playing the piano and then they're all like dancing?
Yeah, they're all dancing on the stage.
Yeah, that's such an iconic thing. So
For me personally, that is like the Christmas special in my eyes.
yeah,
Like I put that over all the claymation
all the
and stuff. And
No,
that's the other animated movie I threw in with Frosty and the 2 claymation
yeah.
ones.
No, that one's a good one. All right, and our last one is Santa Claus 2.
I would throw it in C tier probably. Have you watched this recently?
Yeah, I like this one.
Is this the one where they start off where it's like Mrs. Claus is being rushed to the hospital? Is
No,
that
that's the third one. So this one is him finding a wife. They said that
That's what it
if he
is.
doesn't find a wife, then he can no longer be Santa Claus.
It's The Bachelor, but Santa.
Yeah, and so
edition.
and then his son is on the naughty list too.
Yeah.
And then it's like his son's graffitiing the school. I think it says like "I hate Christmas" or something like that.
I'd
And
probably
then
throw it in B tier. I think it's close to the first one.
I like it more than the first one. I thought that the first one is a classic one, but I feel like this one they help elevate it and make it like
They
better
perfected
quality.
the formula.
Yeah, where they I thought they did better. Where I would put this at A tier, where because they didn't make it like a gimmick. They weren't like going for money. It helped make the story better. Like, oh yeah, he definitely needs a wife. Like that makes sense. Like he didn't have a wife before. Like, oh, that's a cool concept. And so I like everything that they did with that. I would go with A for it, but that's me.
See, I would personally go B. If I rewatched both of the original and the second one more recently, I'd probably have a different opinion because I haven't seen them in probably 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
But I remember I had them pretty close together. Like you couldn't go wrong turning on either one. But it's just like I don't remember it super well, and I do think they're pretty close. So I would put it at the same tier as the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know how they messed up so bad on the last one.
Yeah.
but-
It was just a gimmick. It was all
Well, they
about
made
money.
a fourth one recently.
I thought it was just a TV show though on Disney Plus.
Oh, is it a show?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right? I don't know. Have you seen Santa Claus 2?
Again, it's been a while. I have my strict movies I watch on Christmas: Elf, Grinch, National Lampoon, and Home Alone.
Soon will be Claus too.
Yeah.
So where do you
Do you want to
not
put it in
care?
B or A?
I don't care. I'd
Flip
go
a
B.
coin.
B.
B? Okay.
Alexa, flip a coin. Heads is A's. Is A.
This is so long.
Oh gosh.
B.
B
I
tier.
hate this.
B tier.
I hate this
Maya,
list so
B
bad.
tier.
B.
I hate
Not
this list so bad. Terrible list.
Okay, so we're going to go through and name off the list. I'll start with S, and we'll just go down the line. In the apple pie tier, we have Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, which Tim Burton did not direct. We have Elf, we have How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and we have A Charlie Brown Christmas.
All right, in the A tier we have Claus, National Lampoon, Christmas Vacation, Home Alone 2. We have A Christmas Story. We have Muppets Christmas Carol, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Home Alone.
In B tier, we have what was the one we
Christmas
replaced it?
Carol.
Christmas Carol. Santa Claus, the first one. It's a Wonderful Life, my favorite movie. I think that's terrible. It's there. The other Santa Claus movie,
Miracle on 34th Street.
Miracle on 34th Street, where he went to court and all that. Also a great movie.
Santa had a few accusations that year.
Santa couldn't beat the case.
You can beat the case.
Frosty the Snowman had a jolly happy soul. The Dead
birthday.
Eye, Polar Express, Die Hard. He should have died harder. White Christmas and Santa Claus Dos for our bilingual listeners.
Is who plays John McCain in Die Hard? Is it Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
Dude, he's like actually dying in real life.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
It's very
And Liam
sad.
just made that joke that he should have died harder. So just want to put that out there.
Womp
That's messed up.
Dude,
It'll be
he's like
cut.
dying of dementia or something.
Yeah,
like
he
that.
is. Legitly.
Oh, I thought it was old age.
No, this
My
brain
bad.
is like
No,
it's
he's in
killing
like his
it.
60s or something.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
his brain is
actually?
rotting. Yeah, dead serious. His brain is rotting. It's like losing memory and all this stuff.
Yeah, like he
That's-
can't act anymore.
Yeah, he stopped acting like a
I
couple
would
years
assume
ago.
so.
All right, C tier.
C tier, we got Gremlins, we got Jack Frost, Jingle All the Way. We got movie starring the Ryan Patterson, Ladies I'm Single, Santa Claus, A Christmas Story, whatever it's called, and Christmas with the Cranks.
I almost made a joke there, and very close.
I know
to it.
exactly where your brain went.
Almost did, but I
Me and
didn't.
Liam aren't exclusive anymore. Stop.
No, I wasn't going to go there.
Okay.
All right, so D tier. I knew Santa Claus 3.
Excuse me. F tier.
Can we
Okay,
just make?
okay.
Can we just put an F tier Santa Claus 3? Like,
That's fine. I don't care.
I don't care.
yeah. So
okay.
D tier, F tier is the same thing.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
I'm gonna say something real quick. This entire episode, or for half of it, if you go back and watch this, I'm gonna be blank staring at this screen.
Yes, he is.
I was only thinking about the Saturday night skit of the thing we just did. That is all that's been playing in my head, and it's been great. So
Can you put in like the clip of like the side footage that you showed me earlier, like right
oh
there?
yeah, no,
Oh,
I'm
we can
putting
show
the
him.
full
He
footage.
can put the full footage in. For the ones watching, you'll see the footage. The ones listening, I'm sorry. Go on
Yeah,
YouTube.
that won't be in there.
Okay, so normally we end off the episode with the gimmick, like what's your favorite, what's your least favorite? I got a new idea for it. What is one movie you wish was on here?
The Year Without Santa Claus. That's where my brain goes.
Die Hard 2.
It's so stupid.
Okay, real answer. What's
I
a
don't
Christmas
know.
movie?
All the movies
He
are
doesn't
on there.
watch any other Christmas movie. This
No,
is the
I
only
told
one
you I
he
have my
watched.
4. I have my 4, and
Home
I'm
Alone
good.
3. There you go.
I knew there was a third one.
Dude, there's like
There's
5
4
or 6.
5.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just go on Disney Plus. The third one's stupid.
For me personally, it would have been The Holdovers. That movie just has like such a warm place in my heart. But
Never seen it, but
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching episode 8 of the Tier List Podcast, Christmas movies.
You know what?
Don't even know if you enjoyed it.
Hey.
I hated this list. That's my own personal opinion. These
this
guys.
is your least favorite tier list.
This is
we've
my
done.
least favorite episode because they're wrong.
Hey,
Wrong.
I just want to say something.
We love you guys.
This is going to be...
Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Spotify.
No, you can still say it. Say it. Hurry up, go.
This is this next episode that you guys watch, it will be a little different.
Because we're a little different. We love you guys. Bye.